There we go. Sorry. Okay.
What I remember is first things up, hands up, whoa, whoa,
Yep.
whoa. And then 3 as fast as I can, nose, eyes, ear.
Yep.
And so I know that that's my initial
Okay.
start, get out. Leave.
Exactly.
If I get put in a headlock, I remember tuck, chin, grab, and
Right.
then turn, rotate one way or the other to get. I remember when the guy comes up behind you with a knife,
Yep.
grab the hand and swing into the body, stick him with his own knife.
Exactly.
I feel confident with a lot of things. I can punch. I can't run, so
Right.
I'm the meat.
No, I think
It's-
I'll be the first appetite, then you'll be the
I don't
second.
know.
He's like, oh, there's the other one.
Exactly. You and I
yeah.
will just have to create a fortress.
Yeah. Well, it's like, man, there's comes a time like before I was like, yeah, I could run, but now I can't. Like I can, as soon as I run, I'm like hurting. But
So boxing, I mean, I
Okay.
showed you my skills, right?
Yep.
I mean, with the speed bag, I got rid of my heavy bag. It's that heavy sand one.
Yeah.
It was tweaking my
it's-
wrist.
Yep.
So I would like the better technique of a punch because I still feel myself coming in here versus there,
Right. The
right?
two knuckles. Yep.
And on my right hand only, left hand, it seems like it comes in better. I don't know why.
Gotcha.
And then, you know, in my mind, I'm not going to test. And I know I'm not going to get tested. You and I are not
Right.
going to test.
Right.
But I need to get to a point where, I don't know, maybe get a younger kid and say, okay, don't trash my knees.
Yeah.
And let's just wrestle it out, grapple it. I don't
Gotcha.
know. I just don't know, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And in today's world,
Yep.
you know, and I sent you the thing on the rise and fall of the Soviet Union.
I was just looking at that this morning. I was like, oh, and then I got a
So
call.
Jordan Peterson University, I signed up because I got tired of getting hit with all the social media negative.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, I got to put positive things in
Absolutely.
history. So I'm just in the end stage of that, into listening how Stalin was worse than Hitler. Stalin was before Hitler with all of his murdering and suppressing and
Right.
food starving. And it's like looking at the Islam and what they're doing in our country right now, what they're doing in Europe and London and
Gotcha.
Australia. It's like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
You know, firearms. I don't ever walk out of the door without my pistol.
Right.
And I know you're recording, so
Oh no. This is just for us. It's not going out on any.
I know.
No.
So my cousin, lifetime military army, knighted by the Queen, and I asked him, you never said, and we found out at his retirement, why didn't you tell us? He goes, well, one, we weren't there.
Gotcha.
And two, I didn't do it for you, I did it for my country.
Okay.
And I didn't need to share that. That's just what I
Right.
did. That was my life.
Gotcha.
During COVID, when the government suppressed everybody,
Yep.
he couldn't handle it when he committed suicide.
Oh my God. So sorry.
Yeah, and it was a tough blow for all of us.
Yeah,
'Cause he
no.
was 1 year older than me, and he was fully retired, had a great life. But yeah, he couldn't handle it. He goes, I didn't fight my whole life for our country, for the country to let all the illegal immigrants in, to have 9/11 happen, to, you know,
Right.
and so he off himself.
Right.
So he and I would always talk about concealed weapon permit. No, and he goes, no, don't ever have a concealed weapon permit.
Okay.
He goes, do you think criminals have one? They carry all the time.
Yeah.
You're not going to get in trouble if you're defending yourself and you have it depends, you know, here.
Right.
Well, I had it. It was in my truck. It was on my, it was,
Right.
it wasn't concealed.
Right.
And I defended myself. And that's my constitutional right. He goes, if you have a concealed weapon permit, when they claim martial law, they have your name, they know you have firearms, and they're coming for you first. And they're going to knock on your door. I know, right? Interesting.
It's like, I've never thought of it that way. I mean, until you just said it.
Well, we're law-abiding citizens,
Yeah.
so that's what we want to do. And I shared that with the deputy sheriff who was in my clinic yesterday.
Oh.
And he was like, interesting. And you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. That is, and that's coming straight from the source. Like, yeah, okay, here's the guys. I was like, well.
And so hopefully it never comes to that. But in our country, in our world right now, it's more dangerous than ever. And
Yeah.
I want to be prepared to handle, and my wife wants to, not knowing what the fees are yet, but she
Yeah.
wants to come in
No.
and so she
Well-
can at least learn some.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I share with her and I'm like, honey, I know you hate guns. I know you never shot one.
Right,
You need to learn.
right. Yeah,
If I'm taken out at the front door, I want you to be able to grab that
exactly.
shotgun, load it, and open up. And the shotgun that sits at my bed is buckshot, slug, buckshot, buckshot. Pick up the
Gotcha.
slug, there's 5 rounds. And I
Amen.
just pump it,
Yep.
pump it.
And that's something that's on here. And actually, I do have some kids that I've been training on self-defense, and he teaches concealed. So this might be a good thing on here. And I'm going to tell them like, yeah, they can go in there, you can grapple, and you could see like, because he's more focused on self-defense. He's going to get to his gun, but I was like, you can't get to your gun if I get in this one.
Yeah, no, if
I was
you're
like,
into it.
and I know that you have a gun, and I was like, oh, but he's fast and he does the shooting and all that. This will be a good connection with you and this other guy, Sam, who's a little bit, he does real estate. The other guy's a mortgage broker or he mortgage company, whatever. Like, and I was like, no, but he's all, yeah, he's going in here, but he's also like, he's all, I know how to shoot. I can shoot from all angles. I can do this and all that, but I got to get to it. And I was like, so we went to coffee and I was like, oh yeah, see how we're having coffee at back porch. And I was like, yep, but me knowing that you had that, I would throw this coffee in you and your freaking face would be burnt. And I was like, you can't see, you can't feel. So this is all that little sense of, he was like, oh yeah, and this just, and I'm sure, and I was like, I got to lead in with what I know best. And this is still my service to help others, whether business. And I tell people when they have guns, don't schedule them. Just get your personal property up. Have your personal property because if you schedule it, it's listed. They need the serial, they need all that other stuff. Unless you're, on God forbid, if fire goes down, that's the catch. But if it gets stolen, that's the catch. But you schedule it and you have this many things. And this guy's like, oh, I'm putting components together. I was like, where's the serial? Which one is the serial number? It cannot be, I'm taking this better, this laser, this handle, and this chamber. And he's all piecing it together. I was like, we can't, I don't know how to insure it. I would just put it on your personal property, but here's the catch 22. Personal property, you insure it for, say you got $300,000, the house burns down. Well, great, Mr. Insurance Company's gonna give you $300,000. Boom, there it is, because it was on your coverage,
Right.
on your limits, you know what I mean? Business and all that. And then I was like, okay, well, now you have to schedule it, but now we're like, oh, what was this? And then you take a video and just, I'll just do a panoramic
Yeah.
thing. Nothing like, don't zoom in, let it, the claims or whatever, people, then let them go to work and do that. I was like, oh, I have $200,000 worth of
Web's like where when Kevin was, his shop got burned, he was like, you do not know what you have.
Yeah.
You
Oh, you
can't
can't.
remember.
No.
And
dude.
so he told me to do just that. And so I walked around my whole clinic videotaping
Yep.
everything.
Yeah.
I need to do it
like,
at my house this now.
Yeah. You just got to do it every year because things change. You know, I don't have this anymore. So plan on New Year's.
No, I'm a good buyer. I'm a terrible seller.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of in my head where I'm at.
Cool.
That's fun here.
Yeah, so grappling, we can do some stuff like some joint, like punching is easy. So
Right.
that's what I tell the people because my daughter's moving up to Seattle. She's got to go in there. And I was like, this is the link train. I was like, just stuff you're not aware of. I am because this guy was pissing. This guy was over here, but I'm like, my guard is here. I was like, I'm not standing right here. I'm close to this, and this guy's over here, and I'm like seeing this guy on the bus, and he's got glasses, and he keeps on looking down this way while I keep on looking back. And I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah,
It's
it's always
pretending-
on a swivel.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, but I'm also seeing my back against the wall so I can see what's in here. I'm not standing in the middle of this train rail and all of this. Nope, I'm gonna stand right on the edge, right near the exit. Because if something goes out, I want out. I don't want to be in tossing and turning, going through seats. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
through
yeah.
people's luggage, backpack, whatever it may be. So one of the things that they said is like close in quarters, an elevator, staircase, this stuff. So I simulated my homemade box right here. Let's say you're in tight quarters and you cannot come out of this. Like say this is an elevator. There's that. So now, like whenever you're in there, and this goes for, gosh, I'm having a brain for a moment. Your wife's Julie.
Yep.
She needs to be positioned to the button. Wherever you go in, button's right here. I'm gonna be closest to the button. I'm not gonna go all the way over in here. Because that awareness, I can go up all the floors, I can pull the alarm, I can get off on the next one. You know what? There's the exit.
Mm.
So whenever you're out, you position her or you're over here. I want her out first, or the kid out first, then the wife, so forth and so on.
Right.
You take that ledge, even when it's confined. So one of the things we did right in here is like the guy was holding on the ribs, and I was like, yeah. So I'm holding here while my hands are up. So when I'm over here, this guy goes out. I'm gonna either elbow or go in there because depending on the space, I don't have all of this free room to kick, punch, uppercut. Well, now I got to use some grappling, but I always want you to remember strike, strike, get behind the threat.
Mm.
Because if we go toe to toe and say you're in here, now how do you just get behind me? Get behind me. Yeah, you move, you. You don't try to move me. So if I'm grabbing you, get behind me, get behind me. Yeah. Now look at that. So everything that I'm grabbing you here, whatever you do, strike, strike, get behind. Two strikes. So what's
strikes.
yeah, no. So don't go in the middle. So somebody goes on this. So look at your hand. So grab me. As soon as it goes here, flap, pass, back, through. I redirect your head. Because if I go up in the middle, I gotta factor in he's some Samoan. How strong is he? So if I go here, clap on the ears or clap on the face, boom. Now redirect my head to the other direction. Where the head goes, the body's gonna follow. So in tight things, I'm in here. Even if I grab you from here, bam, you go in here, what can you do?
Yeah, great question. There's so many things you can do, right? I mean, headbutt.
Yeah, but can Julie do that? Can a 5-year-old do
No,
that?
no.
So think of self-defense, 5-year-old to 95-year-old. You have different strengths and different attributes. Everybody's gonna go in there. Our wear and tear is not as, how do I say, we don't have that life as much, you know what I mean? So here, so as soon as you grab me, look, I'm not even gonna say,
So,
yep,
you mean
there,
here, right?
yep.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
bite,
Yeah.
pinch, bam, I'm here. As soon as I bite, now it's easy. 5-year-old can do that, 95-year-old can do it. So she keeps her dentures in and as long as the teeth, kids have some teeth.
Right.
You know what I mean? But see, look at that, how this is here. Look at that,
Boom.
bam. And then what is that? The initiating pain. You saw Tyson and Holyfield?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Short, excruciating pain. Everybody's going to comply. I don't care if you're on drugs, if you're on this, if you're drunk, if you can take it. No, short, excruciating pain. I'm going to listen to you. You got to inflict pain for them, for you to remove yourself by any and all means necessary. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
If I don't inflict pain, well, we're agreeing to mutual punishment.
Combat.
I've been in the cage. You've done that. I was like, no, this shit sucks, but we're agreeing it, and there's rules. But if it gets worse, I'm like, all right, I can tap out. On the street, there is no tap out. It's
Right.
survival. It is, and it's got to be so quick. So if I'm in your space, the number one thing is your hands are up. Yeah, right in here. Just like, hey, I want talking with your hands because this one right in here, look at how close that lead hand is. And I want you to go for 2 targets. Never ever forget these 2 targets, the eyes and the throat. I'm making it even simplified because, and I want you to try to strike multiple times with 3 on the same side.
Okay. So,
As-
boom, boom.
Yep. So even I go woodpecker 1, 2, 3. It doesn't have to be, oh, I'm gonna try to hit these. I go 1, 2, 3. Man, I want to be able to do it so quick. The element of surprise is as soon as I'm going here, look at how my body's coming in.
Yeah, there's a telltale coming at you.
So I grab you. What 3 strikes can you do? Go on. Yep.
Or-
Had to go 3 on the same, but see how you're
But
coming
yeah,
up. Yep.
so-
Go over.
Over.
Yep. Or, and this is another thing too. If this guy comes in, say he grabs me, well, I go here. I'm gonna rake the eyes back, elbow, and come back. Bam. You know what I mean?
Jimmy,
So if
that's
I'm
so natural for you. That's awesome.
well, as soon as that goes through, because look at this, I'm gonna scratch. As soon as I come back, boom, and then I'm redirecting his head, but I'm inflicting pain. I'm not trying to grapple with you. Yes. Now, as this goes in there, wrap my hands because you know where the threat's at. Nope, with the same
With his
hand.
hand.
And
Okay,
just
so
turn.
it's coming up,
Yep.
scratch, elbow.
Elbow, wrap.
Wrap.
See? And now as this goes here, just no, don't you move behind me.
This
Does
way.
it that way. Nope. Take a step. Nope. Nope. Take that. There you go. See how that goes in. So if that goes in, now you're working your angles and you have 2-on-1, you have your free hand. As soon as we're starting to do this, like I'm getting more simplified because I'm doing more self-defense. I'm not agreeing to mutual punishment. I'm agreeing like, oh, I got a wrap, but I'm trapping, but I got to get behind the threat. The threat is always here. I have more tools. I can kick, I can knee, I can elbow, but now my tools are limited. And if you're here and you put your hand on my back, like, okay, lock and move, whatever strike I'm gonna come to, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm doing. So lock, yep, you see how you can feel? Now you go in there, you can react. So if you're touching, you just touch them softly. Don't grab, put your other hand on. Yep, so if I come down, let's see how you, anything that goes in there, you're just pushing. It's so simple. People overcomplicate it. I had this proper dog guy come in and he was like this. I was like, that wouldn't work for, that'll work for an elite warrior that's been in the army service. The average person's not going to do that. And he was like, whoa. And I was like, and you're big and muscular. I was like, you're teaching this for that because you can muscle your way around that. I guarantee you that would not work with me. He was like, what? What do you mean? What? And I was like, come and I was all, are you, and he's all, are you ready? I was like, up, and I was like, yeah, and I gouged him, bro. And I was like, dude, you're, I was like, dude, it's in the streets. If you're calling me out, we're gonna go in here. There's a difference. When you're teaching an art form, you're teaching a style. I don't care about the style. I care about getting my ass out of this situation. And that's what's going to be relatable and sustainable for every age bracket. So if I grab you here, boom, 1, 2, yep. And so if you just go in, just go with one, or even just make it simple. Now I want you to go here. So as soon as I go in here, I want you to wave to the eyes, talk to the palm. See how my hand's in front? Instead of going way over here, the elbow's great. But now look at this. Julie can do this. A 5-year-old can do. I can scratch your eyes, I can palm your nose, and I can still woodpecker back. You know what I mean? So if I'm here two hands, yeah, look at how that hand's up. Now this hand's, what is
It
it?
needs to come up. You see,
Yep.
it just stays down there.
Yep. And so as soon as anything comes up, hands are in here. Anything comes in there, I want a hand forward and back, kind of like your stance. Boom, same thing. This is easier because when I went here and you push me back, saw how I was squared up.
Yeah.
So if I'm in a tight spot, you go this side, stretch the eyes, palm the nose, simplify it more. Because then this other stuff's gonna come natural. That's your natural gifts. And you're like, no, this guy's not gonna grab me and all that. And so if they start grabbing and trying to toss and wrestle and all this, boom, I can't hold on. Where's my hands gonna go? Because you're going right to the eyes. You blow in their face, boom, water, air, spit. I poke in the throat. It's instant, like, oh, I gotta stop. Instant pain. So remember the chokehold?
Yeah, I remember us doing it, but I don't
Well,
remember.
and this will be good for Julie. So I want you to teach two things. Like I could Julie do this, break your grip if you were really choking.
Yeah.
So I want you to really choke. I'm gonna show you, and I'm not gonna touch you.
Good joke.
You choke. I know it's been a while.
I like
You
you
know, I know.
much, and I
So-
know you'll kill me.
No, so I'm not gonna touch you, but I really want you to choke hard. I want to show you how easy it is to break away. Do it and watch it. I'm gonna turn like Mr. Frog.
Oh wait, your eyes are gonna bug
Yeah,
out the whole
exactly. Go, 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 go. Don't let go, don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. Boom. See, what did I do? I
Twist
just
it.
turned. I turned. Don't choke. So when I didn't like it, so what did I? So now I didn't stop you, but I
Mhm.
gotta stop you in your track because somebody puts their hands on you. It's a blessing for you, a curse for them. Grapplers want to grapple. I was like, oh, okay, we're grappling, we're wrestling. I've done all that. But can I add self-defense into it? Oh yeah, that but you wouldn't have a chance. No, okay. As soon as they grapple, bam, I gouged him. I was like, oh, that was self-defense. I was like, it's simple. I was all once you're down in here, so if somebody goes on here, I'm not gonna try all this thing. The thread is here, I gotta breathe. 8 to 30 seconds depends on length. So I'm gonna come back and then you chase after me when you come. So as I come here, where's this extends
Yeah,
out?
right.
This right in here, the harder they come in, the worse it is. Thumb to the eye, palm to the nose. See how I'm rotating that 3 on the same side. I've condensed way better because I've already done this. I've already know I can do it, but the average person can't do that.
Right.
So if I go here to choke, you're gonna serve, thumb into the eye socket, boom, palm to the nose. And you see how easy. 1, 2, 3, yep. And you don't even have to recoil. I want you to just go, yep, because now, like, close your eye and just walk forward. You see how
Yeah.
I mean, so that right in there. So I don't want you to recoil. I want you to keep this in here in case that one goes in there because I'm gonna close my eye, put your thumb right there. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how strong any fighter, any guy that goes in there, and you're being nice by going like this. We're gonna go in here, and I tell people you're gonna make like mac and cheese. I'm gonna dig so far in there that it's instant and it stops. I don't care how strong I go in hard. If I go this hard on that eye socket, that's gonna do some damage, and it's gonna be in here where you're gonna be hurting, and you can't. And I can easily get away now.
Yeah, takes her
Yeah.
sight away.
Yep. You can't see me, you can't attack me. Like even if I'm here, oh man, okay. Instant pain. So those are the two targets. Everybody, the older I get, the less I'm gonna go. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get to this easy. I can get to those two targets. I'm only focused on two, not like, oh, okay, this guy's a grappler, okay, I'm gonna sprawl, I'm gonna fireman's carry, I'm gonna do a osotogari and all these other things. And then I'm gonna kickbox, I'm gonna elbow, I'm gonna get all my combos. Those are just icing on the cakes when it comes to self-defense. This stuff right in here is gonna be simplified. We're like cutting it in half. Because it's you only have seconds. Now what happens when there's multiple people?
Right.
1-on-1, great. Well, what happens when there's four, when there's five? You want to grapple? Well, great. I've been grappling. A guy football kicked me in the head when I was in here and his homies were right there. I was like, that's the life that's like jiu-jitsu's great, wrestling's great when it's 1-on-1.
Right.
If I go on my back, I know how to get back up, and that's the number one thing. Knowing the encounters and the escapes are more important than trying to participate if you are trying to do self-defense. You understand, oh, this guy's giving my heart. I better know what I'm gonna do to get away and get back to my feet. So then that's what we can work on is more getting back up as opposed to going toe to toe because you don't have the longevity, the years it's gonna take to become an efficient grappler toe to toe with these guys. No, but you can learn how to get out of it. You can learn the danger zones that are in here and where to muscle, where not to muscle, where to explode, where to try to be relaxed. You know what I mean? As opposed to going, oh yeah, well, and the stuff that I'm going to show you is going to be way condensed as opposed to, oh yeah, you got to wait for 3 months, you got to get your yellow belt, you got to get your next belt, another year, then another year, and all that. No, I want stuff that's going to be in here. Somebody grabs me with a jacket, thank you. Now let him grab a key. Oh, I'm going to choke you out with this. Great, I know where your hands are because you need two hands to choke, to collar choke, to whatever. And I'm here, and I'm easily going to be able to eye gouge all that stuff. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So let's go in here. So if I go in here, you're gonna step back and serve a tray. Yep, that hand right there. Perfect. Now, as that goes in, make sure you go at the base. There you go. Not here. See, I can tolerate that, but right in there, I can't. And make sure all the fingers are solid, like you have them together. If they're separated, well, this can bend and flex and break.
Right.
Keep these together like all family members here. Yeah, see it? And I'm not even, you're not even pressing hard. As soon as this goes up, just rotate your wrist. That thumb. Yep, right there. Now just rotate your hand. See how not once, and look at you can touch me, you can hurt me.
Yep.
And that's the number one thing. Like, yeah, let him go as hard as he wants. So as this goes in, yep. Even if I'm going in here, if I'm, hey man, I want my hands on your shoulder. Well, now there you go. Now you're going on the inside. If my hand's on here, it doesn't change. You want a universal move that's going to last in every position and situation. Not like, oh, okay, a grab. Okay, well, bam, if I serve a tray right in there, and it's not, it's just 1, 2, 3, bam, yep, right in that. So even now, like, so we go for a choke, if I go for a grab, do the same 3. Now, yep. So the only thing is try to come over top. Yes, over here, because now you can deflect, you go in there. When you go in the middle, I can
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Copy.
So when you're punching or anything, go over top because look at this is easy. Yeah. And if that was going to be the case, yep. And if you have to use two hands, now you go one hand to the throat, the other hand to the eye socket. Walk me out. Yep. Now that one. Now walk away. Turn me this way. Turn and you move.
How do I turn you from here to here? I guess
this. Yep. See how my head goes?
Yeah.
And see now you walk to the exit to whatever spot.
So at that point, can I go this way or do I just always go?
Always cross step, never step or never cross your legs.
Okay.
Shuffle step. That way you can feel what's out there and all that. We don't even need this yet. I was just gonna say,
but I'm seeing within the
okay.
zone.
See, because if this goes in and you're tight and this guy's like, hey man, he pushes you once and that one's here, but now instead of blocking, attack. Because if you block, well, thank you. Now I'm going to come attacking. You attack back. That's the first thing. Self-defense, well, I got to attack you to stop you, to get out. If I'm blocking, well, here we are participating. So as soon as that goes in there, I want that mental thing like, oh, he's turns this, I got to do this instantly. So as soon as my hands go up, I want you to go into those two spots. Bam, bam, there you go. Even right there. If you're going to participate, that's easier. And this is safer because you're
Right.
not hitting right now. Because you said that, oh, I'm going to break.
Don't feel.
No, but this is forgiving more than these. This bigger palm compared to these little knuckles, you can get away with not hitting right, not hitting accurate,
Mhm.
and this is easy. That drill, and when you're doing this feedback, try not to bring them back down here. Try to keep them in front of your eyes for self-defense. Try to see, oh yeah, dude. And then I want to see all of those. And then next one, maybe we do one at the shop and show you like that's feedback because mine broke and I gotta replace it. And it's
Which one's your speed?
well, I had it up there, but
Okay.
it came down
Yeah.
and I was like, man, I thought it was had the kids screw it in and anyways, that was it. But keeping your hands in front of you is the number one thing. I don't want you coming back because you have that power. I want you to rely on the form, on that technique, because that is the same thing. Now, on that speed back, here's how you're already going to do. I want you to hair it back this across. I want you to lock in three, or I want you, yep, that catch. So if I go down, bam, right into that one. Or now we do three on that same side. So as you catch, lock down, boom, and then is this.
Okay.
So I'm going here. So I catch, you punch, boom, I catch back this, boom, and I jab. See how it's three? So I want you to hit it with this hand on the speed bag, hit it on the back of your knuckles, jab,
Okay, so three.
three.
Jab.
Try to get three on that. Go slow. Yep.
No, it was the other way. It was
Hammer
Hammer,
fist, back
back
fist,
fist,
punch.
punch.
Now you got three. So now if I'm in here, even if my hands go there, like block, hammer, boom, back fist, punch, bam. There's nothing stays in there. And all it is just going in. Pop, 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 pop. Three on that side. Okay, wow. So it'll be a
Yeah,
little
right.
slower on that side, but that's fine. I can't do it on that side. But this is a good drill that you can get used to going three. If you can get three on that freaking thing that fast, dude, and I know like, oh, dude, you're like, oh, there's that, pop, 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 pop. It's easy. And now I'm going in for specific targets. This is timing, execution, and you're getting a shoulder workout.
Oh, big.
Oh,
Right.
dude. Do a minute on the right, a minute on the left, and go slow. Control the bag. Don't let the bag control you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep, I do.
But as I'm going in, grab anything in here. And if I start wrestling and if I start tying up, don't wrestle up. Go for the three. Where can you put your thumb? Yep, your thumbs. Where's the easier target? Easier target. Easy, easy. So if we're grappling, all I want you to do is two things. Eyes, just touch my eyebrow, touch my throat. But I want you to touch this so I can hear that response. Like, oh, good. That way it stops. So
So
if I
you want
grab,
me to use my thumb?
yeah, lip,
Okay.
see how that, yeah, your thumb, if this hand goes here, I want you using this hand. There, see how that goes in there?
Okay.
You're using that, so it's not like, oh, I gotta be in this position, I gotta be in here. Because the reality of it, an attack's gonna be like this.
Mhm.
And if you're like, oh, okay, here, well, you can always focus, you only focus on two targets. Are you ready? We got 30 seconds. Go. One, good. Three, four, don't participate. There you go. Five, going. There you go. Six, seven, eight.
Sorry.
But no, but you see how hard when you're focused on that, let the person come in there. Because think about there's another one. Try to breathe and relax. Don't hold your breath during that. Because it's here, then that's gonna be tense. And just like when you're going up the hill on a bike, you're like,
Yeah, breathe.
yeah, that's the same thing. But you see how quick, and it was in here, and look at where you're at, and you were redirecting me. Where was I? My head was here, my head was here, my body was moving, which is exactly what I want. As soon as I go in here, go another 30 seconds. Ready to go? Good. Now participating. I got it in tight. Nope, get it into the there you go. Give me that spot. Yep. Good, good. But you see how easy. Let me grab a hold. And what are you doing? Don't grapple with the grappler. He wants to arm drag. He wants to body lock you. He wants to, and you're staying in and you're going in. And instead of doing this, I want you to try to do this like a woodpecker.
So
Yep, right. So is that, but no, because if you're gonna, I'm gonna stop. I'm not going, we're not going so hard and I'm not like, okay, I'm gonna go in there. I'm stopping as soon as I feel that instant. As soon as I go in here, yep, faster, like with the same side, pop, pop, pop. Yes, like that. To see how that, look at the third one.
mhm.
And now you're more relaxed and you're not so muscle tense by giving them that one hit wonder. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because that one goes in, oh crap, I missed. I was so committed. Or I went off balance and I was so committed. No, I want to be so speed, and that's going to be.
So when we're just doing this, I mean,
Uh,
you know where to put your feet and how. I don't. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, which foot? How do?
It
As
doesn't
long as it's staggered.
staggered, it doesn't matter right to left, it's always in there. As soon as you're in here and you know this is an encounter, okay, I'm right over here. Like,
So if his right foot's forward, my
Yeah.
right foot should be forward.
Nope,
No,
it doesn't matter. Wherever you're comfortable. You get, if you're like my side, like I can't go up on my heel as much anymore because that's the trigger that just activates my foot. I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna
Are
do
you
that.
working your gastrocs at all? Are you working your calf? Are you scraping?
No, I need
All
to.
right, we'll talk about that.
Okay. Well, and that's something that like I can go out like fast, but this one's on here, but I'm like, okay, I've been lazy and I've just been like, and just sucking it up. My pain tolerance is night and day difference compared to other people. That's why I can go. I was a beaten, abused. But that was my pain. There was nothing that you guys do. You didn't have to build up toughness on that side. Mental stuff with the insurance is like a mental thing because I'm tired. I was trying to do it all myself. I got an assistant. I was like, no, that's just a whole mental. I don't want to do this job. I will not do this job by myself anymore. I've done it. I've learned a lot. Now I have a great assistant that's part-time. I'm like, you can do the servicing that takes up so much of my time and so much of that I don't want to do.
Mhm.
Like, like you don't, I'm sure you do the billing, but you can't do all the parts on there where it's like,
I'm seeing the patient fabricating. That's my money maker.
yeah. And then,
Julie does the phone calls and
yeah.
the computer and the work because
Yep.
it sucks up too much time.
Yeah, and then for what it's gonna take you to learn and do that, she can
It's just tonight. I
Yeah.
could be making money.
Yep. Same thing on here, and I'm learning that. And I was like, okay, this is the next career, but I'm gonna blend. I'm never gonna stop training. People are like, oh no, you're. So I was like, I've never stopped training. I just pivoted. Pandemics. I was depressed for years. Like I didn't do nothing wrong. I built so many freaking stories in my heart and from like servicing people, and it was like giving them real skills, kids. I don't care what style you are because I'm not set on a belt. I'm not learning one thing. I'm learning how to serve you at your body's different from here. And that's where it's like I can do this. And as most people don't have that gift. That's why black belts are down here. Well, how do I serve you? I'm not going to go up in there. Well, you can do it. Well, you can perfect it, but is it really perfected to what you can do for the rest of your life? And I'm looking, life skills is more important than martial arts skills. Awareness, yep. You want life skills. Life skills is everything. Look at a person in the eye, shaking their hand, doing this. Like when guys are going in, like here's how I escort bouncers out. Like, hey man, we're having here, we don't want no problems. This guy's been, say you're at the Christmas party or whatever, and this guy's like, on here, I need to escort him out. So I'm gonna say, hey, yeah, I take two hands and I'm just gonna bring this hand here, stop him, and we're gonna walk out.
Yes, we are.
In reality, I'm gonna rake that shoulder out, like, but it's like incognito. I can initiate pain. Well, is this lock gonna work on everybody? No, that won't work on everybody if somebody's shoulders doesn't work. But I guarantee you this, oh man, you're here. Oh, okay, that's gonna work on everybody. Okay, that hand goes already back. He's going in there. I said, hey, and you know, some guys like, "Hey, what's up? And
Boom.
yeah, and it's like, oh, all this. So you have that free hand. How many times can you go? One, two, three. Perfect. This guy grabs you here. How many times can you go? One, two, three. He goes here. Yeah. One, and you see how that looks, and your natural attributes come in. The elbows come in.
Mhm.
The strengths come in. But I want you to go open palm because that's going to relax you first.
Hmm.
So when we go this, look how many muscles it takes to clench.
Mhm.
Look how this has relaxed, less tension. I can do this first, and then I'm going to do that. But if I'm always starting like this, hands open, man, okay, I can do this, this, this. And now I'm going to go. So it's instant. So even if I grab you with two hands, like, hey, what are you doing here? The abdominal muscle just comes straight to my palm.
come straight to your balls.
Come straight to my chin.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, how do I do that?
Yeah, that was a magic trick. So
So,
as soon as you go here, go straight to my face. Yeah, let him go. Don't try to fight it. Go with both hands to my palm. There you go. Yep. So say you grab me here, right here. Palm goes up, thumbs to the eye. I'm going right to the chin.
so you were able to break this.
Yeah. So if I'm here, I can't go toe to toe, especially with my shoulder. I gotta bring. So these are my branches. See how far they are at? Here's my trunk. Now look at how solid that is. I come up with my trunk. It's easy, no matter how strong, and I'm going straight to here, or I'm gonna go straight to here. But here's here, goes here, and I reach those up to you. So
Interesting.
So the harder they go in, nope, don't pull it in, step in. Oh,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
as you step in, palm my chin, both hands.
Both hands.
Bam! Look at that. If
Mhm.
my teeth are clenched, then thumbs to the eye socket. Keep it right there. Don't go over coil. You have power. Your natural things is you're like, oh, I'm going, I gotta sprint, I gotta go from zero, whatever it is. That turn on that ski, you're like, oh, I gotta get low, I gotta get all into that. I don't want you to do your power. I want you to just bring your body in. I want you to be like glassy water. That I don't know if I'm saying
No,
the
you
term
are.
wrong.
You're 100% right. It's like, oh yeah, that's the best.
Now it's like, okay, so smooth and those transitions are gonna be easier. You can do more in glassy water than you can on choppy water.
Right.
So think of like water skiing. Be like glass water press up. So as you come in, you come in, step, yes. And as you step, and then you step there, thumbs to the eye, and then look at where my head, look at how I'm so far back.
You just keep charging.
Yep. Side step as you charge. Do not come straight in, because as I go back, my legs, I go back, you hit me hard enough, the element of surprise is what's going to catch me off guard. I'm back on the ground quicker than I know what to do. So I'm here, side step after, there you go. And you see how you're out, out of this, side step that way. I grab, boom, good. And see how it doesn't take very much for,
See, I'm such a nice guy.
Yeah.
I gotta catch my guys.
Well,
down.
as soon as that goes, but look at how you're already clear. There's one guy. Oh shit, I got 4 guys.
Right.
Well, that's great with one-on-one. Well, I don't want to be in this tussle and this guy jumps on my back and I gotta go in
The
there.
other guys are throwing.
Yeah, and I was like, you're not gonna see it coming. But as soon as I grab and you're going here, bam, and then this guy grabs you here. Now go to the eye, go to that. Yep. Nope. So remember, wait. Yep. There. Let him have this hand because this isn't doing nothing. And then bring this to the trunk by you stepping into it. Yes. And see now look at this awkwardness. I lose my strength. I'm strongest here. When it's in here, I'm like, what the heck? I'm like a T-Rex. So I'm condensing all my moves. You know what I mean? You come in is exactly opposite from what people are. Oh, we're gonna retract, but I gotta hurt you to stop you. I gotta break that grip. And if I can't, you can't break the grip by going away. You can break the, even if you were to come in now, palm with this hand, just palm my chin. Let in my hand. This one's already coming down, is breaking through. You're just bringing everything to your trunk. Think of a tree. Branches, weaker.
Right.
Yeah. Trunk. Oh, I'm solid. Everything's in it. As soon as that goes there, I was like, oh, I don't know why I never used that analogy decades ago. But it's like, oh yeah, no. Because when I'm teaching elderly, oh, I got my shoulder.
I know,
I
right?
can't do this, and I can't do that. And I was like, yeah, but you can come in to it. So I've evolved because my demographics have changed. Guys are going to, oh yeah, you guys can do this where you can punch, you can elbow, and do Krav Maga. You're in your 20s. Like I have a guy that's going into, he's becoming a Navy SEAL, which I'm like, sweet. And he's like, yeah, the shit that you showed me, Jimmy, he's on running circles around everybody, all the elite training. I was like, yeah, but you are fit, you're strong, and now you know the simplicity of it. Not like now you can freaking, I show him stuff that I won't show everybody else. Because I was like, dude, it's life and death. You're ripping his neck out, you're going in like it's kill or be killed. Like,
Right.
And then I don't know the shooting stuff, but I know the hand to hand, close quarters, and all that. And he was like, man, this stuff is, he's all, that's amazing. He's all, they're asking me to be one of the assistants because anybody, there's a big, strong guy, and he's 210 pounds, like 6'4", solid. And I was like, dude, you have all these skills. And I was like, remember, I was always nice to you when we were this small. So
Right.
it's him through, but I was like, dude, it's all the skills. And he comes back, and he's gonna come back in December, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be teaching some self-defense. And we come back and he's like, yeah, one of my assistants want me, or his SEAL guys wants me to teach his women and his kids. And I was like, absolutely. And that's what I'm going for. Because I don't, there's no egos.
Is there a class? Can I sign up?
Yeah. Well, down it was in Oceanside and or San Diego. And I was
Right.
like, dude, this is easy.
Yeah, but you said he's coming here and doing
Oh yeah. No, no, no. He's coming here for me to teach him.
more.
But yeah, when he comes in here, I will let, and he will go light with you, but you'll see like, oh shit, this is why I don't want you to grapple with somebody that knows how to grapple. And that's what, but he's also very respectful too.
Right. Well, so yes, you don't want me
Yeah.
to grapple, but at the same time, I need to know how to get
No, no,
up.
no, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna see how you grapple with this guy and how this stuff is not gonna work. If you try to arm bar and all this, but I guarantee you, you focus on these two elements, that's gonna be
Getting out.
it.
So that's
easy.
it. I don't have to grapple.
No, you're gonna grapple, but you're not gonna grapple like, okay, you're gonna grapple the self-defense way.
Right.
Is I'm focused on only two targets. I'm not gonna try to arm bar, bicep slice you, wrist lock you, Achilles lock and all this, but it's like, oh, that's how I'm gonna feel this going up and down and all of that stuff. And that changes that. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah.
So even from like we got a choke, any grab, two hands, one hand, same side grab, step in and bring it to the trunk. Boom, perfect. Now, what I want you to do is secure it. Like if I grab you here, secure it, step in with that elbow. Boom. Now hammer fist. Boom. Now stretch the eyes. So see how we're just going here, making it simple. You make last one out there.
That's funny.
Yeah. Is that
Oh man,
okay?
glasses.
Because that's what I want you to relate it to. Yeah,
Smooth,
everything's smooth.
effortless.
Three on the same side. It doesn't matter which three. Let this come in as your backup. But then after I grab you, boom, do that spear, bam, hammer fist, boom, scratch the eyes, get behind me. Boom, there, where's behind me? See how you move? Try to move around instead of going through me. As soon as I go here, do the same thing. Do it. Spear, boom. You hammer, move yourself. There you go. But you see how that goes through. If I grab you on this side, spear, bam, hammer.
Yeah, but see, I don't think I can break. I guess I can't.
No, you just secure this hand to your head. That's the anchor. And look where it's hitting. So
Mhm,
that
that's
doesn't,
hard.
yeah, it doesn't matter. This right in here, in general. So if you walk past that, walk past that.
Yeah, I can't.
So Matt, you go in, you're stepping, you're bringing your trunk to your body. Yeah, that's in there. Secure that. Hammer, scratch, get behind it. Where am I at? You're doing it soft, but imagine like you go hard to feel what it's like to just go full force. Like imagine somebody grabs your hand, right? And just, yep, hard. Now I want you to hammer fist this, scratch it. Nope.
No,
scratch.
other way.
Yep. Boom, boom.
Hammer.
Hammer. Yep.
Hammer fist.
Hammer. There. And then as you hammer, scratch. That's his face. So my face is like here, but I'm not tall enough. Boom, boom. There you go. But hammer, scratch.
Hammer stretch.
Because I want you to be relaxed at the end because you're getting that tense and look at the powers there.
All right.
Yep.
I didn't want to.
Yep.
I don't
No,
want to hit you.
no, no. There.
No, no scratch.
Yep.
Dang it.
That's all right.
Hammer scratch.
Yep. So just go hammer, scratch. There you go. And keep it there. Keep it there. Yeah.
Nope.
There. Don't force it. Just let it go. Blast, blast, blast.
Blast, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing is
Your
sequence,
power
sequence,
goes in. Yeah.
sequence. It's just so elbow,
Ouch. Yep.
hammer, scratch.
Yep. Do it like that. Do it with your eyes shut. Scratch your elbow. Hammer. Scratch. Yep. Don't load it up. There you go. That's it.
Don't
Again,
load it up.
just like that. That's all I need. Yep.
No, I did it wrong again.
Yep. I shut. I shut. Boom. Relax your face. Relax your eyes. Yeah.
My whole life
Yeah,
is
yeah, you're going in there. That hit's gonna do that. And what I want you to do, the reason why I'm taking your eyes out, because I want you to feel it. Don't get it in the way. There you go. Bam, right there. 2, 3. Now eyes open. Same thing.
Nope.
Yep, but don't load it up. You see how that comes back with the stretch? So when you hold that, and hold it on this side right in here. So all I want you to do, don't go so hard, because if I go here, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Think of it. You play an instrument,
No.
Okay, I can't relate to that. So if I'm here, I'm just gonna flow. I secure this. Do not have this open like you have it here. This is too tense. I want your hand relaxed to come here to scratch. So as soon as it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and without showing no facial, no aggravation, no frustration, because when I read your face, I know what's coming next. I can read what you're gonna do. John, oh man, what he's squinting in his eyes, his power comes in. So now when I go power, it's the same thing. So here, boom.
That was awesome.
And it was not much, but it was just a speed. Now as this goes back, okay, back, I'm out of there. I'm moving now. My both hands are up. I switch my stance. And then, okay, where's the exit? Bam, all of that through. You know what I mean?
Well, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Does that mean I can do it?
Well, and it's just, this is simplify. I'm condensing it. I want it to be easier. God forbid you go out today, you go out there, you're gonna be able to use this today, not, oh, what was that? I gotta be over here. That's why I'm trying to like the three on the same side. You already have this. This is already gonna come. Believe me, if you see an opportunity, you're gonna freaking take it. I'm gonna take it. It's automatic. But if we can train, and this version is gonna like elevate your other skill sets because now you have more. You're just adding the beginning. You're starting that car. Everything's in the sequence. I want your hands relaxed, open, not so tense, not trying. Who cares if he blocks? Who cares if he grabs? He grabs you, let him grab you. You got a free hand to go through. You got whichever one you want. You have anything on that side instead of trying to tie up and grapple and all these other things. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah.
Because the simpler it is, you remember it. And that's the thing. Most people do all these amazing techniques, but they can't remember squat because it's too complex, too complicated. Like when somebody goes in there, there's a ton of people in your profession, but what's different from you and them? Well, this new guy, well, here's your wealth of knowledge from
Yeah.
the years you put in the time to do it in here.
Muscle memory.
Yep.
I can be thinking of completely something else, and the hand mechanics just do the work.
Yep. Because it's repetitive motion. And so this is the same thing. I want it to be so simple. Now I can't raise up as high as I used to. And I got a good size, but I got other tools. This can still go in here. It's wear and tear. Like my body's been through more ringers than half the people in there, and it's still standing. So I should be broken from this amount of hard trimming and sparring and years of doing that. Even with Laura and Jeff Diggs, when I was sparring with him, he was like, "Oh man, you're so freaking fast." I was like, "Yeah, because I know what you know, and you ain't coming to me. You're not coming to me, especially as another martial artist. I'm going to use my God-given talents." And he's like, "Oh man," he's like, "You moving, hitting all these angles." I was like, "Because I'm fighting. If I'm fighting, well, and this was in there, and it was more control, and he was more control, so I could raise that bar up. He could raise this ball up because he couldn't train the way he could train his students."
Right.
Laura, no offense, she's phenomenal. She's a badass, but her skill level compared to Jeff, her skill level compared to me, is night and day difference. She's at a skill level to an average person. Boom, she's
All right. Yeah.
night and day. You know what I mean? So the same thing on this one. As this goes through, just go spear, boom, hammer. Yep, that's it. Let's see as that loads. Try to do it like you're just, yeah. Since let's see how I go back, because the reality of that, as soon as that comes in, that's it. One hammer stretch. Perfect. Boom. Yep. Going on.
It'll come.
So
I
on your, do you have a bag at home?
no, but I'm
So,
gonna get a
so what
little
I
rubber
want you to
gag.
do is just do this on the wall or just do this imaginary. You're walking around. Okay. Actually, I'm walking around. Bam, 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 bam. That way it's easier. Don't need nothing. Because I want this to be able to go here, stop there, and then stretch. Yes. See, now you're staying in the front load. Where's that hand? Where's my face? Right there. So, and now go in there. Every step you go on with the right, go here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Now step with the left. 1, 2, 3. I want you to do it right side left. So your homework, your mission, if you choose to
I choose.
today, whenever you're going into the office I want you
The
to do
front
it
to the back.
front to back. I want you to do it consciously 3 times, 3 steps. Right, left counts as 1, 1, 2, 3. So, but walk naturally.
That's fast.
So as this goes here, 1, 2, 3. Well, then this hand has to come out, even if it just goes here. If you're walking fast, like, okay, pop, 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 pop. Walk the normal speed that you're gonna do because that's gonna be relatable to you. Yeah, don't pause. See how you're pausing? Walk your normal speed. So if I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going with the same side, lead side. Yep, walk, don't lean, don't pause. See, there's no pausing. Make it so it flows. Like glass
Like
water.
glass water.
As soon as that flows and goes, it's gonna resonate and it's gonna relate to exactly what you're doing. Yep, because you're going here, because you're thinking about it. Walk normally and just close your eyes.
I can, I'll hit the
No,
wall.
I'm gonna stop you. So do it this way, and I'll stop you. Close your eyes and walk. Boom. Walk normal. Walk. There you go. Solid. Perfect. But you see how that was in there? Because what are you doing? If you didn't once do this, now do the same motion. And if I'm just walking, okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, imagine like, okay, don't. So as this comes out, scratch. Bam, bam. Just open your hands after your hammer fist. Because as that goes through, open your hand, bam, that's right where the face is, because where's the nose? Chances are when you're going through, I'm going back, that hand may not work. That eye gouge may not work, especially on the bridge of my nose. Because you saw when you hit hard, what happens?
You went back.
I go back. I'm not like standing there. 1, 2, 3. Now step forward and do the other side. 1, 2, 3. Good. Step forward. 1, 2, 3. That's it. See how that stays on there? That hand stays on top. Keep on going. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 1, 2, 3. More drinking feet. Nope. And that's the thing. When you're going through, make sure that your stance are staggered. Heel to toe and not over. You met my friend Tony Nose? Tony Nose? Do not have your nose over Tony Nose. So everything that goes in there, you keep that alignment. When I'm wrestling, I'm like, hey, Tony knows, Tony. Like, Tony knows you're solid here. We're participating. We're not solid here. You snap my head down, I'm over. I'm easily directed. So when I'm in there, you just walking normal. Tony knows. Oh, here, look at how everything. My toe, my nose not over my toes. 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense?
Totally.
So as that goes through, Tony knows. Bam, bam, bam. Tony knows. Okay. Bam. Oh, I did it on the opposite. Oh, I did it on the opposite. It's gonna go in there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Start slow. 1, 2, 3. 3 on the same side is easier than going here. This you already know. You already have that habit. You already have that. Now I want to shorten this and handicap your skill set and say like, oh, your shoulder, you just got a sling, an accident or whatever, you pulled a muscle you can't have used. Well, if we've never been used to, here's our power side, well, that's why I want you to do it on both sides. You're going to have a dominant side regardless. You're always going to go on that dominant side, use that. Oh, and now I can do the other stuff. But if I'm going in here and I've never done this, then I'm like, oh, self-defense is hard because it's too simple. There's no combos. All we're doing is just flowing. I don't know which I'm gonna do until I go in here. Any grabs, man, 2 hands, you come in, 2 hands right in here. Boom. Yep. Nope. Forget that. Use your free hand. How many times? 3. Let them have this. Oh, okay,
That's
great.
right. That's what you always say. Let them have it.
Yeah, let them have that free hand because that's not gonna hurt you. Even if I squeeze tighter, yeah. What do you think I'm gonna be doing after that?
Yeah. Hold the base.
And then nope, you step into it. So that use that free hand, step in, bring the trunk to the branches. You have a movable trunk to your branches coming in, and that's the footwork. And then the footwork now, you're gonna strike, strike, get behind. Strike, strike, strike. 2, 3 strikes, get behind. So if I'm in here, whatever I do, I grab, I touch, nope, use your free hand, use the closest hand. Look at that, less effort, easier. This get behind you, stand in front of me. There you go. If I go in here, get behind, 1, 2, 3. Bam. Use 3 on the same side. I grab you here, 1, 2, 3. Yep, doesn't matter. There you go, and just get behind it. If you see how it's easier, my whole thing is I want to get away from this. I grab you here, 3.
3. So
nope,
always go to the outside.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Just as long as you're angling there, because see, look where my body's going to give you an option. As long as you're not staying in the middle, where I can still come up and kick you. I don't care whether right. Traditionally, if we're fighting, if you're in this stance, I'm going to cheat out to this side. I'm gonna go on, I'm gonna cheat to this side, like that angle. But I was like, okay, well, I can still cheat to this other side. I don't want to come into your friend. If I'm grabbing you here and somebody's trying to do a wrist lock or whatever and say, okay, you grab me, twist me, okay, great, boom, you're coming into my friend. Go away from my friend. Yeah, yep. So now, nope. So have this one just nope, go away from my friend. Because now you're back up. Here's your hand to bluff to come in through. You know what I mean? As opposed to trying to go toe to toe. If I grab him, I gotta move him to get away from his other weapon. His weapon is his hand. Any of these are like knives. If I'm in an encounter, these are knives. Oh shit. Well, knives, now you take a different end. All it is just the mindset of this is a knife as opposed to a what? A hand. No, this is the same thing. It's just a different version. Now it's on there. Now we're not agreeing for this. That's what I'm like, okay, yeah. The Anderson Silva had a YouTube video. So yeah, think of your hands as like knives. I was like, oh, what a great analogy. He was teaching kids for self-defense. I was like, that was brilliant because now it was like, oh yeah, if this knife comes at you, just move and what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to block it, you're gonna try to take the weight, you're gonna try to grapple with the knife, you're gonna try to get on that. So as soon as I come in there, that hand, yep. And now don't stay on there because there's his other hand with that hand.
Right.
So less is best. Blocking. As soon as you start grabbing, well, that might jam that finger, and then you're like, oh, I can't do that. So if you parry it, yep, just tap it. Just tap it out that way. There you go. Right side, left side. Keep it in your box. So don't go outside. Keep this all the way through. There you go. See, and then bring it back. Imagine it's a hot plate. Stay right there in front. So in here, there, hot plate. Good. So keep it in front. Don't let me touch your shoulder. That shoulder. That one right there. Good. Stay right there. That waist. Yep. Keep it in here. Tap, tap, tap. Good, 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 good. I go in. Good. Let's see how your hands are coming here and they're crossing. Keep them here. Tap, tap, tap. There. Keep it up in front. See, now you have, nope, don't cross it here. Tap. That's it. Yep.
And I cross.
No, no. So what I mean is I don't want you to cross. Tap it so hard. See how your hands crossed here? Come towards me. Tap the shoulder. Touch. See how my hands are here? It's effortless. It's going here. As soon as it comes back, I don't care whether it's here. I'm protecting my box. You're coming in anyway. I'm just pop, 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 pop. There. See how that comes back? It recoils. You're like a cobra. And you come back. Yep. Nope. See how it goes down?
Yeah.
Yep. That nope. So tap.
Just tap.
Just yep. Redirect. I go
But
down,
if you go down, then I gotta bring it
and
down.
then tap it, bring it back up. Tap it, bring it back up. Bring it back up. Good. Good. See? Right in that side. Doesn't matter right side, left side, because it's not going to be perfect. I'm going there. Yep. How's your stance? Good. 1 foot forward. There you go. Bam. So now. But you see how that my body language sells it? So that's what I would do is I would fake. And then if you're in that rhythm, and then I would go in there. I'm like, oh, I go here, pop, 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 boom, and then I come back with that hook. All I do is I would fake out like here, load up, boom, and my hook comes in, and it's 2 steps. Well, now my movements, but I only got 1 or 2 shots of that. I don't have the luxury of what I used to be able to do when it explode. I can hop to that one, and then I got to pivot. But as I pivot, my hand, when this foot lands, this hand lands at the same time. So I got 180 pounds coming behind that punch, as opposed to just one punch. I have to go with my whole body. That's why with that spear, you have your whole weight coming behind, pop, boom, and then it's softer. You know what I mean? Towards the
I know, but
yeah. I mean,
that just looks very painful for me.
oh, well, and that's it. Like, okay, you have a side step. Like, okay, hey, this guy goes in here, and then even if I'm walking normal, like, oh, I go here and then I step, and then that comes through. Is like I'm connecting those two, and it's just timing on that one. So you can time it with the bag. I step. Now I get my footwork just to hit the bag. Does my foot land when I hit the bag? Boom. Just even if you just lift and step, pop, pop. Oh, okay. Just timing
I
that.
know when I'm hitting the speed bag, my feet and knees are always moving.
Yep. Now I'm trying to lift up that foot.
Which one? The right?
So, yep. Everything. So opposite. Yep. Try to go opposite. Try to do same side because now it's training your footwork on how to go in there. And that bag's moving fast, so you can't lally dab with your footwork.
Mhm.
So it's shorter. You don't have, even if you just lift it, stay in the same spot. That's it. So if you're lifting it, boom. Now you look at how the power comes in. Look at how all that now it's like a freight train. It's all together from your foot to your knee to your hip to your back to your
Tony
everything.
knows.
Yep, Tony knows. All that comes together, and you're just putting that chain together. You know what I mean?
That I'm registering.
Good, good. Yeah, and that's just so man, when I have to hit, well, I don't want to be finding out how good this guy is. I need to hit him to hurt him to stop him.
Right.
And that's it. It's black and white. There's no, oh, we've already gone down the talking side of things. Nope, that's over with now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Good.
Learning some stuff?
Good, yeah.
No.
I love hanging out with you.
Oh, heck yeah.
It
Well, we
keeps-
got to do this more often. Even just going out and present, I want to go, let's go get some coffee and we'll go like, hey, let's go out to the public area and just show you some other stuff, like tips and tricks of like, oh yeah, hey, this is what I'm looking at. Here's where, because like you already do this already because of your shooting and all this, but like, here's a martial arts standpoint.
Actually, it goes back to your training. When I
Yeah.
first did my first with work with you, is the head's always on the swivel, and I'm always trying to be
Yeah.
aware
Yep.
and working with Julie and saying, okay, if things happen, I need that hand on my shoulder,
Good.
and I'm trying to keep you between me and that guy.
Yep. Yeah, instead of on the shoulder, having her right here, just snug.
Okay.
Because I don't want her to, I don't want to handicap your restriction if you're wearing a tights. You're in a dinner and you're like, oh, I can't move because I'm in a tie or a tux. But this right in here, you have more mobility. And you feel how that's just a little snug
Yep.
on there, but it's not so much that's restricting you. Good job, my man.
Yeah.
Right on. Let's get a picture, man. I gotta represent and I'll
That's
tag you.
right.
Heck yeah. 1, 2, and 3. One more. Let me try to get this. I don't have a big enough reach. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Man. Yeah. And if Julie wants to do any